Greetings everybody, Alexander Mazzone, aka Galactic Tarot, broadcasting from Sedona, Arizona with your Capricorn love reading for the month of December. So grateful to be with you here today, going 10 years strong with these readings here, guys. If you could just hit that like button, that subscribe button, that bell notification to be alerted when I go live. Maybe write some fun comments for me to read and respond to later at the bottom while I'm shuffling. I'd really appreciate it. So much more content to come to you guys, so much more stuff in the pipeline of what I'm excited to create with you, for you, based upon what you guys are looking for, what you guys want. So yeah, I just really appreciate you all and all the continued support. So without further ado, I'm gonna start shuffling. Okay, Capricorn romantic spread for the month of December. Oh, there's him again. Oh, there's her again. Bottom of the deck, multidimensionality. This ultra-loving goddess functionality. We love her. That's one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. This is the only human that actually shows multidimensionality of all the court cards, because her foot is in the water, but then she's obviously above the water connecting to all the oceans, all the rivers, all the lakes on the planet. So it's, you know, showing the toes in one dimension while she's in this other dimension. It's one of my favorite cards. So to have that at the bottom of the deck shows this overlay and this almost this cloud cover or fog over the entire reading. So am I going across here? No, up and down. All right. So we see this card that represents the person that loves drama. All right. So right off the bat, who is this person to you? Being the holiday season, there's going to be family members and aunts and uncles and brothers and sisters and people that we have to deal with either over the phone from a long distance or right there in person. Okay, here, Cap? So when I see this, being prepared for this person that occasionally acts a fool, and then just observing, how did I act in the past? How did this person, did they trigger me? Did we start to argue? Did we go back and forth and, like, you know, call each other names and tease and joke around? Like, you know, this banter that we call love in our family lives, all right? So even if this isn't actually a family member, but even if this is somebody at your ugly sweater party or whatever the heck is going on this holiday season, this person that you have to deal with, Capricorn, Spirit wants it on your radar. And then they're reminding you of astrological changes. They're reminding you to, you know, also like kind of put yourself in their shoes. They might be even more on edge than they normally are because they're being forced to wake up right now, as well as everybody is. There's crazy astrological things going on right now, even with like the whole eclipse that took place. And we're all moving forward. We see this card of moving forward in the physical, and then the energetic, we see this card of being alone. So it's almost like there's also this thing of like, is somebody trying to be there in the car with you that's kind of dramatic that you don't really want in the car with you? I'm like almost like being told to tell you with this alignment, because it literally says the dramatic person, then it shows the vehicle, then it shows you being alone. So their Spirit is also telling you to maybe preemptively, because one of the zodiac signs got this earlier, I can't remember which one, but maybe when you're on the way to this party, stopping by at a river or driving by the ocean, you know, just connecting with nature a little bit to energetically prepare for how your family is, how your friends are. You know, this nature of this like kind of banter that just takes place on holidays, plain and simple. So if we prehab, I call it prehab. You know, rehab is when somebody does something to repair an injury or repair something once something has gone wrong. But in exercise community and like, you know, certain fitness communities, there's this term called prehab where we do things ahead of time. And that's what I'm seeing here is this prehab. What music are you playing when you're on the way to this party or this get together? Did you stop by in nature? Are you remembering to meditate, to prepare for people to act the way that it shouldn't be a surprise, the way that they always act? And if you drop the ball and you act a fool and you get involved and maybe you had a drink or something and you end up saying something that you wish you didn't say, so be it. It's not like you're gonna this ascension process is happening one way or another. But what Spirit is showing me today through these readings is there's this multiplier effect where we can like have it be 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 100 times, 1,000,000 times as good as it's going to be when we prove that we're ready for the keys to this vehicle. Much like how we had to pass a driver's ed test to prove that we were ready to drive a car, proving that we're ready for this light vehicle, so to speak. Because when I fast forward to the end of the month, we see this shift, we see this ending going on in the physical, and we see this new beginning going on energetically. But, you know, the message with the Fool card is watch where you're going, and the message with the Death card is change. Not looking at this as a physical card, not looking at this as somebody actually passing. This is actually the death of the old way. Us being able to prove that we're moving forward with balance. We're moving forward in duality, in our power, in just being the magical being that we are, that you are, Capricorn. Love my Capricorns so much. You guys are so awesome. So just remembering from your brother that somebody is going to act a fool. Somebody's going to be dramatic. Somebody's going to try to get a rise out of you. Somebody's going to try to ruffle those tail feathers. You do not need to let them. I laugh when I hear people say, so-and-so triggered me. No, nobody's ever triggered you in your entire life. We allow ourselves to become triggered. We allow ourselves to get upset. Go into a Zen monastery and try to trigger the priest who doesn't even notice you there. He's just looking and walking ahead and then, oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Because I was in my Zen type nature of being impossible to be triggered. And just be in this meditative state, activate this meditative state, and just whoever this person is, be prepared for it. And I hope that you hold on to the ball instead of dropping it. If you do drop it, no biggie. The message from our other dimensional versions, mastery is coming, the downloads are coming, the light is coming one way or another. We are going to be in this throne. So just a reminder to tell you about that multiplier agent which is taking place, remind you of your multidimensionality, remind you of the love that you are, and I hope you guys have a fantastic month here, Capricorn. It looks like a lot of mastery stuff is going on here. So for this being a love reading, I'm not seeing a ton of stuff. So just Alexander's reminder is the law of reflection. So when you do this work, when you get to this epic place, and the person that you meet, that is your next lover, is already going to have done this work, which is just going to make life easier and better altogether. You're always going to meet whoever is the reflection. If you're already in a pre-existing relationship, this looks like just everything's going to be better either way when you can stay in this state of not getting frazzled, of not getting triggered. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, Capricorn. Feel free to check out your rising sign, your moon sign, your Mars sign. I love you guys so very much. Please like, please subscribe, please hit that bell notification. Don't forget to comment down below. I love you guys very, very much. More to come soon. Sending love from Sedona. Thank you for watching. See you soon.